LIU Post Pioneers, head coach Shilan Ogashi, and the players Makame Namaho and Rachel Ringor. And if you could just start off with your general comments. Did I get the names correctly? Did a good job.
Shilan Ogashi.
There we go.
Rachel Ringor and Makame Namaho.
Perfect. Start off with your general comments, Coach. Thank you.
Tough loss, but this overall was a great experience for the program, for the school in itself, and we have a lot of young players on the team, so the exposure for them is going to be great. Again, Texas is a very good team. They came in, they are familiar with being in this position, they know what it takes in order to be successful, and so it was just a big learning process.
All right, I'm not going to go on a mic here just because. But for the student athletes, either one of you, obviously it's been a whirlwind week for you guys. You talked about it at the banquet last night, and I know it's just setting in and everything, but can you kind of reflect on your season and your experience here at the Elite Eight?
I think overall this season we've had our ups and downs, but we've overcome all obstacles, regardless if it's injuries or just life itself. I thought being able to overcome all of those and then still qualify and make the Elite Eight, I think it's a great opportunity for, like Coach said, for the underclassmen to be exposed to this elite play, and hopefully, they use this loss as a motivator to come back next year.
Coach, in each set, you started off so strong and, right there. Was there anything that West Texas did a little bit differently to get that momentum, throughout the middle of the set and then down the stretch?
I think they were consistent. We didn't adjust the way we should have, but they're a very consistent team. They are comfortable. Again, they're very comfortable. They do the same things, and we just didn't adjust like how we should have, unfortunately. But like I said, it's I don't think it was them doing anything special. I think it was us not doing our job.
You talk about setting a foundation, and you have to start somewhere with a foundation, and sometimes it's tough with a loss to talk about that, but from a student athlete's perspective, the legacy you guys are leaving for LIU Post obviously is a great thing. Can you just kind of reflect on that a little bit?
I think that we did very well in season, getting this far, being able to change and to adapt to what we've been faced with, all these obstacles. I think that's got us here so far. That's how we do our job, and I couldn't be more proud of our girls. I think this is a great learning experience for next year, and I'm so excited to come back.
Absolutely. So, I didn't know which one I was going to take it. So.
It's fun. The one that's laying the foundation, she's only a sophomore.
Right.
So hasn't hit me yet that I'm officially done. But what was the foundation and I just hope that the underclassmen have seen that the leadership that we've showcased this past week or this past season, they notice that every day we come in working hard, that they want to maintain that. We want to make sure, we want to keep the culture of LA Post Volleyball. We want to be quick, we want to be efficient, we want to be hardworking. And at the same time too, is we don't want to be complacent. We always want to keep improving, and I hope that that's something I left behind that the other girls take upon, and they want to continue that on to the new class coming in.
Any other questions?
It looked like the momentum turned a lot in the second set. What was the difference in that set in your mind for any of you?
On my head, it's passing. Being able to execute, passing, play defense. That was it. The name of the game is servicing. Can't do that, can't win.
Maka, you've been here 4 years. You had your best season in program history. I mean, piggybacking off of what he was saying about laying the foundation of the program, how does it feel to be going out as a senior at this stage?
I'm really proud of how we finished my senior year. Obviously, in the beginning, I was a little worried about how we have such a young class coming in, and we had all these new transfers. So I was a bit apprehensive to see how far we'd progress. And towards the fact that we peaked at the right time. I was a little worried that we wouldn't peak right around ECCs, but the fact that we did, and then we won our region and we got here. I just wish we could have kept our momentum going, but so far, looking back at it, I'm really proud of what we've done, what we've accomplished. I mean, some may have said like we've gotten a low seeding in the preseason, and it just goes back to us winning our region and being a contender here this weekend. Proves that we should be we should be respected.
Coach, now that you've had the season, how do you take what you've learned here and instill it into 2014?
It's all about preparation, and being able to rely on the players that were exposed to this, being able to transition that into the culture that we're trying to create and continue to lay a solid foundation for programs. Not only this year, we're not shooting for a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We're shooting for repetitive. We're going to be there every year. That's what we're going to be striving for. And the only way to do that is if the players and the coaches all understand the ultimate goal and the culture that we're trying to convey of hard work. We now are exposed, we now know what it takes, and now we're just got to work to get there.
Anyone else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Please.